I was scrolling through and about to upload my videos for the next day, and this article came and popped up on my screen. We are taking a trip back to Florida, so you already know that it's not good, and you can tell by this mugshot that it is not, and it really isn't. So this guy's name is Billy Bennett Adams III, and he is a rapper out of Florida who just got done recording a session, and then when he was done recording the session, he ended up killing the person or persons that he worked with while in the session. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, what the hell? How did it come to that? You just finished doing a recording session with these individuals and then you just turn right around and kill them. And then my hunch was correct. It turns out that it was most likely gang related. So let me go ahead and get into it. A Florida rapper spent an evening recording music in a makeshift studio and then fatally shot two men who were with him, authorities say. Hillsborough County Sheriff Chad Chronister said in a news release that Billy Bennett Adams III, age 23, was arrested Saturday on 2 counts of premeditated first-degree murder with a firearm and 1 count of armed burglary of a structure. Adams, who records under the name Ace NH, was jailed in Tampa without bail Sunday. It wasn't immediately clear from jail records if he had an attorney. Chronister said Adams and one of the victims identified as members of the Crips gang and that the shooting was probably related to a gang feud. The names of the victims have not been released, but both were black men. They were shot Thursday night in a backyard shed Adams regularly uses as a recording studio in the suburb of Lutz, investigators said. This was a violent execution the suspect performed, and although the attack was clearly targeted, we would not allow gang-related disputes to disrupt the comfort and safety of innocent residents in any of our communities. Now, they said in the suburb of Lutz, so that pretty much lets me know what the demographic around there probably is. I'm not going to jump all the way out of there and say what it is. I'm going to say what it probably is. It is clear that the suspect had no regards for human life, and he will now face the consequences for his actions, the sheriff added. The Tampa Bay Times reports that Adams has recorded 3 albums, 2 EPs, and several singles, most recently an album called Life Goes On. I can honestly say that I have never heard of this individual a day in my life. Anybody down in Florida, my Florida subscribers, if you can, let me know. Have you ever heard of this guy? Because I've never heard of him. But yeah, that's crazy. And yeah, this definitely was a hit when you think about it. And he had to find a way in order to have them in one location, and that's exactly what he did. And he pretty much, you could say it was an ambush attack because they didn't see it coming. And they haven't said that they recovered any weapons from the 2 guys that were there. So it seems to me he was the only armed one. Not saying that they could have, maybe for protection or something, but he drew first and he shot and he killed them. And they said it was most likely gang related and it was a gang feud. But you out here and you trying to be a rapper or something like that, but looks to me he couldn't leave that life behind. And it doesn't look like he's going to get very far for his career. Because like I said, I've never heard of this guy before. This is my first time hearing about him. And first time ever doing a video about him. And something tells me it might be one of the last ones. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. And I'll talk to you in the next one.